Okay, in the last video, you noticed, or you may have noticed, that some of my pictures are either upside down or a bit zoomed in like this one here. So because it's a big picture, the image has gone, it's too big for the frame. So this is the size of the display, the screen. Okay, so it's a picture of my two girls sat on a wall. So what I would like to do is make that fit the frame of the screen. Now it's quite simple to do. When you click on each of the individual things down here, you'll notice this panel up here will change to reflect what I'm doing. So because I've selected the audio, I've now got some volume options and I can see my timeline of the music there in a bit more detail. Okay, so that this panel changes depending on what you've got selected. So it's this picture here that's a problem. So if I click on this picture, it's too zoomed in. So all of these are now image options here. If I look over here, one of them is scale. So if I click on scale here, there's a little arrow to the side of it. It's quite small, but if you see that, you click on that, it will expand the different scale options. And there's a slider. So if I want to zoom in more, I can do that. But I want to zoom out. So I'm very carefully just going to zoom out until I get the image on screen as I want it. There we go. So that now fits the display properly. So I'm happy with that. And I can just go to the next picture and double check that that one is now the correct picture. I need to move the playhead. Let's see. So that one does. That one's okay. And that one's okay. So yeah, that's all good. So you will almost certainly have to do that. One of the images in mine is upside down, I think, if I get this one here. Yeah. I'll drag that onto the end just to show you. So that picture there, if I just get the playhead over it, yeah, it's zoomed in and it's upside down. So first of all, let's sort out the scale. So there we go. It's going to be something like that. Now it's taken in portrait mode, so I'm going to have black borders on this, unfortunately. But it's also sideways, so I need to rotate it. So if you look over here, there's also a rotation point. Okay, and you can play with the rotation. If you're not comfortable doing the little dial, then you can just type in manually the actual number, so minus 90. There we go. And then if I go back to scale to get that right, because it's just cut off the bottom of the picture, and there we go. Okay, so that's rotation and scale with your pictures, just to make sure that they are all the right way up and they fit in the frame.